Hello, everyone. I am Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we managed to save Ember from a bunch of cultists who actually turned and decided they wanted to join her and repent for their sins, and thus saved her from demons. Yeah. So, that happened. She is very strange. Anyway, up next, well, normally we would jump back to Dresden and take care of other things. I thought, you know what? We are out here and about, so, you know what? How about we just do a bit of wandering and take care of a few things around here? We're not going to do the Ivory Sanctum right now, but I think we can work our way around to the old Sarkorian mines. That seems like it's something we can do. So, let's make our way out. Someone on the road. And then we need to check, because something's happening in Dresden. Okay.
I'm gone.
Oof. Body. The Ancient Ghost again. Already?
We do it my way.
We just spoke with the Ancient Ghost. What? Okay then. A familiar ghostly figure rises to greet you. We meet again. I will ask you a question. Ask me a question and I will answer. The second question is more complex, and therefore the answer will be more difficult. I will share a memory with you, and you must tell me what you see. For a moment, the world around you ceases to exist. Instead, you find yourself surrounded by a thin, delicate mist. A green light ripples through the mist, illuminating the silhouettes of people, buildings, hills, ocean waves, animals, and trees. You see them briefly as they take shape, but they vanish almost as quickly as they appear. But there is something else with you in the mist, something that doesn't disappear. Menacing, elongated shadows rush toward you from all sides, and then the vision fades, the images flickering out of existence. The answer is simple. The vision showed you the ethereal plane. You saw Astrodaemons hunting down souls that were trying to reach Pharasma's court. Wow, that was a high roll. I saw Astrodaemons stealing souls in the ethereal plane. All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have taken the next step toward acquiring great knowledge. The legacy of the ancients is now open to you. Solve its riddle, and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search. After you give your answer... Okay. Ask me... My time is almost at an end. Ask me a question before the spell takes effect. Is there anything I can do to help you? I will remain bound to the Heart of Mystery until someone solves its secret. When that happens, I will be given my freedom, and then I can rest in peace. But so far, no one has been able to accomplish such a feat. And there are many who have tried. So many. The ghost barely manages to finish. Legacy of the Ancients, eh? Alright, well, let's go in here. Ah, that one over there. Oh, and something here. Hey, the Yama-Azatas have appeared. The Free Crusaders have sent a letter to the Citadel inviting the Crusade leader to pay them a visit, and swindlers have started a rumor that the commander is a saint, and gullible soldiers are now buying their charms that allegedly contain her hair, cut nails, and other holy relics. So we can punish the con agents, leave them be, or manufacture charms bearing the commander's image on Crusade-themed merchandise. Merchandising! Buy a cloak. Support the crusade. That is hilarious. Finance points income increases by 20. That is actually hilarious. You know what? Beat him by just doing that. Yeah, that's actually hilarious. Woljif will arrange the manufacturing of Crusader merchandise and goods with the commander's image. Soldiers and common Mendavians alike will be eager to buy all of it, from Lucky Charms to travel mugs. We also have... Okay, enchanting the phylactery of Stevanius is something we should do, and... Fortress to Bastion... Bastion to Fortress expansion. No. But... Enchanting the phylactery. Go for it. And let's finally strengthen the chain of command. And that's all we can do right now, it seems. That's fine by me. And our armies... There are the Yama Azatas. So... They can dispel. Ignores obstacles and other units while moving. And they can cure. Ooh. They don't do much damage, though. So I guess they're more support units. 10 to 13. How much do... They do more than clerics. They might be better than clerics. In fact, they're probably better than clerics. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you know what? For now, you can just merge up with these guys. Until we get more of you. Now continue on. Let's see this makeshift lab. Just a bunch of things to collect. Evade them, because I just realized we need to rest. Begin resting.
Hey, Aasimar boy. I calculated the number of sexual encounters you've had in your life, considering the young age at which you presumably became sexually active, and your lack of general moral principles. The total was 2,184.
Let's look at your workings. So 3 times a week, twice on each occasion, for 7 years. There's your error. I go 3 rounds on Sundays. If we recalculate, that gives us 2,548.
Sex math! Everyone! Sex math! Oh, good lord. Alright, let's go to the Legacy of the Ancients. See what we find. Alright, get on the mount. Wow, it is dark. Well, I guess we are arriving here when it's night, so... There's a body we can loot. And we have a cave there. Well, let's take a look around the rest of outside, see if there's anything else we can loot. Might be something up here. There is, another body. Okay then. Down to the cave. We've got another puzzle to deal with, I imagine, if we can actually clear out this puzzle. If this is the green one, we'll be clearing it. There we go. Take that loot.
I do what I must.
Take that loot. Nope, we can't do this one. Legacy of the Ancients is purple. We don't have purple. Alright. Yes, we're not doing this one yet. We found blue and we found purple. We'll be picking up those pieces sometime later, I think. Alright, well, there's a petrified trap. What's happening back in Dresden? An entire group of children and adolescents has arrived in Dresden. The guards have taken care of them, but their leader is seeking an audience with the commander. There's a lot going on back at Dresden. Alright, chain of command has been strengthened. We'll get to that. Buy a cloak, support the crusade. This is funny, we're doing it. The only other thing we can do is distribute provisions, which we really don't need to do. Crusade morale is perfectly fine. Petrified Traveler, got it. Now how about we go to these old Sarkorian mines? Alright, I think there's a lot we can do here. Let me drop a save first. Alright. Oh, there's a body here. The dead man's uniform bears an insignia of the Blackstone Company, a group of Andorran mercenaries. Okay. Plague Smilodon. Kill it. And it's dead. Oh, there's another. Couple of them. That's actually quite a few of them. Holy crap. Okay, Ivu was killed in all that. You need to give her a heal, if you don't mind. There you go. Okay, nothing there. This warrior was slain, presumably by a mage who attacked him with sword strikes and a barrage of spells.
I'm gone.
Perhaps there's less here than I thought. Oh.
This experiment has gone
The
awry.
soldiers' bodies were mercilessly torn apart.
A success,
An
warrior,
expert in
praise.
fire magic clearly took part in this battle. Fire magic. I think these are some missing people who we were told to keep an eye out for. Huh. I could have sworn... I think I need to reload and get actually the thing here, because I think this is Captain Sealkind.
We do it my way.
Oh, there we go. Judging by the insignia, this man was a member of the Blackstone Company, one of the many soldiers of fortune. Okay, so... nothing we can do here. They're all dead, but that seems to be everything that happened here. Oh, there's something hidden over here. There is absolutely nothing hidden over here. Okay. That seems to be everything.
Follow if you dare.
So there's not really much else we can do over here. Unless we wanted to travel over to there, but I don't want to do that right now. So there's not really much else that we can do at the moment. So let's teleport back to Dresden. Actually, they said something's going on at the court. Strongrun, you are in luck. I was about to take you to the commander, but Falai is already here. Falai, you have a very special guest. Aranka looks at the Oread standing next to her with admiration. She is obviously marveling at the stoic and rugged face of the majestic giant. Allow me to introduce you to Strongrun, the Oread people's mercenary. The Oread bows with unexpected grace, his body making a low grinding noise. Esteemed Falai Galassan, I am honored to speak on behalf of all Oreads. The Oread elders and sages learned of a champion bringing life back to the defiled and corrupted territories of the north. Our leaders secluded themselves in meditation, later holding council. Such massive gatherings are uncommon for our people. They only happen because of important reasons. The Oreads have decreed that we ought to help you. We are the children of this earth, and you are its champion, so we should join our forces and fight together. But then the sages from Jalmare began to argue with the enlightened priests of Osirion over who is more worthy to lead the united army. My impulsive brethren from Jandarov presumed to do it themselves, gravely offending both other parties in the process. The disagreement was fierce. In the end, the Oreads decided it falls to you to decide who you wish to see as your allies. Can't your wise ones agree? Our people do business slightly less hastily than other mortals. We live and think in different rhythm, more solid and deliberate. In your world, this argument would be little more than a squabble between old friends, inevitably resolved and quickly forgotten. But I fear time is too precious for you to wait for our reconciliation. It is always sad to see how freedom of thought can lead to divisions. Of course, we are not going to condemn foreign traditions and other people's ways of life, but we regret not being able to receive all the help that the Oreads could provide because of a temporary quarrel. Always sad to see how freedom of thought can lead to divisions? It's an odd thing to hear from an Azada. I wish to know more about your people. Strongrun offers you a respectful nod. Many of us live on the island of Jalmare. My brethren dwell in highland monasteries where they study the wisdom of Aurori and Nephis, achieve enlightenment, and become great contemplators of existence. But those who anger us risk finding out why everyone is afraid of the Oread's fury. Another large settlement of my people is located in Osirion. They are born from Khamsin sandstorms, majestic and terrifying tempests that can bury a city in a single night. The Khamsin are caused by fierce spiritual battles between elementals. The Oreads of that land possess a far starker and cruel wisdom than Jalmare monks. They worship Osirian gods and are powerful defenders of their homeland. The nearest large settlement is located in Jandarhof, Parisia's largest dwarven city. I hail from there. The Oreads of Jandarhof are closely bound to the dwarves. We have adopted many of their crafts, customs, and traditions. Among our kinsmen, we're considered to be hasty and adventurous. What a surprise! There are people in this world who believe associating with dwarves can turn you into a rash adventurer. Aranka, early sunset, what do you advise? I have never seen a real Oread monk from Jalmare. There are so many fantastic stories about them. Of course, we should ask them for help so I can get to... Well, never mind. What I'm trying to say is that they will surely come in handy. I consider any help valuable and would like to pay my respects to any Oread willing to aid us. Having said that, I feel that the Oreads of Jandarhof, who live next to the dwarves, would feel closer to the Crusaders and be easier for them to understand than the other members of this people. We have already assembled plenty of diverse volunteers who seek to defend Galarian. Perhaps we shouldn't push our luck by continuing to invite ever-increasingly exotic allies. Let's see. So, for Jalmaray, we get Students of Stone Mercenaries. Okay, these guys are very tanky. Not what I'd like. Janderhoff is Stone Infantry. Okay. Let's see, Shield Wall, okay, Stunning Attack. They can stun for a round, and they do a lot of damage. That's pretty good. And we have Sand Clerics. Sand Clerics do very little damage. Let's see. Stone Skin. Pharaoh's Curse. Curse of the Black Sands. So it's tank, damage, support. I'm gonna go with Janderhoff because the damage is, as I said, incredibly powerful. We would be glad to receive aid from Janderhoff. Strong-growing brows in a gallant manner. I will pass along your words to the elders. Your chosen army will immediately move out. You don't have to worry about them arriving late. We may be slow to decide, but once we've made a decision, we tarry not. Okay. Works for me. Now, where's the way down? Oh, it's all the way over here. We need to go down here. We should probably go back. We have things that we need to sell. Greater reach and a magic rod. And we have to put that blazing crown onto someone. Mighty Fists 4. It would be, well, you have an attack bonus of 25, I just noticed. No, I think I'm gonna give this to what's his name? Ulbrig. That goes into the Citadel, where we'll start with, talking to people. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna end this episode here. Couple minutes shorter, yes, but that's fine. Next episode, back to Dresden. Looks like we've got some talking to do to people, and settling up our gear. But, that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, I'll see you next time. That is me, Sela, Woljif, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.